The struggle to success. How I changed my life in 1 year. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The past 1 year was by far the hardest period of my entire life. I faced mental breakdowns, financial struggles, and self-doubt that threatened to consume me. But despite these challenges, I emerged stronger and more successful than ever before. And today, I want to share with you the 4 things that helped me make this incredible transformation from struggling to thriving. So let's start with 1. Setting clear goals and vision for success. It might sound cliche, but having a clear vision and goals is absolutely crucial for success. When you have a crystal clear vision of where you want to be and what you want to achieve, it gives you something to strive for and keeps you motivated even when times get tough. Before I started doing this, I was all over the place. My goals were constantly shifting and I was never fully committed to any of them. But once I sat down and really thought about what I wanted out of life, everything changed. I realized that I needed to focus on building a sustainable business that would allow me to live life on my own terms. With this newfound clarity, I was able to set some concrete goals for myself. I knew exactly what I needed to do in order to get where I wanted to be. Now, this might look different for you. You might want to be an artist, or maybe you want to be a musician. Whatever your goals are, write them down and keep them somewhere visible. That way you can refer back to them often and remind yourself of what you're working towards. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So take the time to really think about what you want and then create a plan to achieve it. This is the first step to turning your dreams into reality. 2. Build discipline with a daily routine. The second thing that helped me go from struggling to succeeding was building discipline with a daily routine. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've always struggled with discipline. I am the kind of person who wants to do everything now and put off the hard work for later. But I knew that if I wanted to achieve my goals, I needed to change that mindset. So I started by creating a daily routine that I could stick to no matter what. This included things like waking up early, working out, eating healthy, and getting enough sleep. I know it sounds simple, but it was actually really tough at first. There were so many times when I wanted to quit and just go back to my old habits. But I knew that if I did that, I would be giving up on my dreams. So I pushed through and eventually became easier. Having a routine helped me stay focused and motivated even when I didn't feel like it. It gave me a sense of structure and helped me prioritize the most important tasks. Plus, it made me more accountable since I knew that if I didn't stick to my routine, I wouldn't be able to achieve my goals. If you want to build discipline and create a daily routine that works for you, start by setting small achievable goals for yourself. Don't try to change everything at once because it's just not sustainable. For example, start by just waking up 30 minutes earlier than usual. Once you're able to do that consistently, then move on to other goals like working out or eating healthier. Remember, progress over perfection. It is better to make small changes that you can stick to long-term than to try to overhaul your life in one fell swoop and burn out. 3. Learn new skills in order to create more opportunities for myself. The third thing that helped me transition from struggling to succeeding was taking the initiative to learn new skills. I realized that in order to achieve my goals, I needed to expand my skill set and knowledge. So I started taking online courses, reading books, and attending workshops. I wanted to learn anything that could help me grow personally and professionally. For example, I took courses on digital marketing, copywriting, and sales. These skills helped me start and grow my online business. I also learned about personal finance and investing, which helped me make smarter financial decisions. One of the most important skills I learned was how to manage my time effectively. This has been a game changer for me. I'm much more productive now, and I'm able to get more done in less time. If you want to learn new skills and create more opportunities for yourself, Start by identifying the areas where you want to improve. Maybe you want to become better at public speaking, or maybe you want to learn how to code. Once you've identified those areas, start learning as much as you can about them. There are so many resources available to us nowadays. It's no excuse not to learn. You can take online courses, read books, watch YouTube videos, or attend local workshops. Whatever method you choose to use, make sure that you're actually putting the information you're learning to use. The best way to learn is by doing. So, try to apply the skills you're learning to real-life situations. This will help you remember what you've learned, and it will also help you identify any areas where you need to improve. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback from others. This is one of the best ways to improve quickly. When you're learning a new skill, it's easy to get stuck in your own head and think that you're not making progress. But the truth is that everyone learns at their own pace. So don't compare yourself to others, and just enjoy the process of learning new things. 4. I removed all distractions and toxic influences from my life. The fourth and final thing that helped me go from struggling to succeeding was removing all distractions and toxic influences from my life. I realized that in order to achieve my goals, I needed to focus on myself and my craft without any outside interference. That meant cutting out people, activities, and even social media accounts that were bringing me down. At first, this was really hard. I felt guilty cutting out certain people from my life, and I missed the activities that I used to enjoy. But as time went on, I realized that this was the best decision I could have made. By removing all distractions, I was able to focus on my goals and actually make progress towards achieving them. I was bogged down by the opinions of others or the drama that was going on in their lives. I could just focus on myself and my craft. It also helped me become more mindful of the things I was consuming. I was only watching and reading things that inspired me and helped me grow. I surrounded myself with books, podcasts, and YouTube channels that aligned with my goals and values. This created a positive feedback loop that helped me stay motivated and focused. If you want to do the same, start by assessing the people you're spending the most time with. Are they positive influences in your life? Do they inspire you to be a better person? If the answer is no, then it might be time to cut them out of your life. This doesn't mean that you have to end your friendships, but you do need to limit the amount of time you spend with them. You can also try to steer the conversations in a more positive direction. If you're spending time with friends and the conversation starts to become negative or toxic, try to change the subject. You can also remove certain social media accounts that are bringing you down. If there are accounts that you follow that only post negative or uninspiring content, unfollow them. You can also mute or block users who are constantly sending you negative energy. Finally, make sure that you're only consuming media that inspires you and helps you grow. This means watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, and reading books that align with your goals and values. In conclusion, I want to say that the journey from struggling to succeeding is not an easy one. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But it is possible. If I can do it, so can you. Just remember to set clear goals and create a vision for yourself. Build discipline with a daily routine. Learn new skills to create more opportunities for yourself and remove all distractions and toxic influences from your life. I hope my story has inspired you to pursue your dreams and never give up. No matter how tough things may seem right now, I promise you that good things are on the way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.